Hey guys, I'm here for my July wrap-up, July 2013 wrap-up. I read 13 books this month, and I'm not going to go in any particular order. Some of the books I do not have because I had to return them to the library. I think there was only like 2 or 3 of them, so I'm going to get started. I read The Program by Suzanne Young, and this one I gave 4 stars to. I thought this was a pretty interesting book. It definitely kept me reading. I have my Goodreads on here too because I want to see what I rated books to. I'm not going to go into like a full review or anything. I read Charles Manson Now by Marlon Marinick. This one I believe I gave 4 stars to also. This was a good book. It wasn't based solely on Charles, like it was around Charles Manson, like the people he knew and stuff like that. But it wasn't like all like his thoughts and him, but it all pertained to him. It was good. A lot of it, a lot of stuff in there was his own words. I found rather interesting. I read Icons by Margaret Stohl, and I gave that 3 stars. That was about aliens. The reason I gave it 3 stars, the story was really good, but you didn't really learn too much about the aliens. Like they were more like you knew that's what it was, but you didn't learn anything about them. I don't know. You didn't really see them make an appearance in there, personally. Then I read Reboot by Amy Tintera. I gave that one 3 stars. Without going into my review, I don't remember exactly why I gave it 3 stars. Obviously, I liked it, but not a whole lot. Then I read The Farm by Emily Mackay. I gave that one 3 stars. That was about vampires. I thought it was good. There was just some things that were lacking to me. Let's see. I read I Hunt Killers by Jasper Dent, by Barry Lyga. I gave that 5 stars. I absolutely loved that book, and I was hesitant to pick it up at first because I didn't think I would like it. Absolutely love that book, and that book gets all kinds of good reviews. I read One Moment by Christina McBride. I gave that 4 stars. That also I thought was a very good book. I read 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. I got this book off of thriftbooks.com. Never heard of it until I seen it in some people's videos, and I had to pick it up because it sounded really interesting, and it was pretty good. It was a pretty good book. Then I read, let's see, where is it? Then I read Cracked by K.M. Walton, and this is about 2 boys, one a bully, the other one who the kid is bullying, end up in the same psychiatric hospital, and they share a room. So it's about that. I gave it 3 stars. I liked it, but there was something lacking in it that just wasn't doing it for me. Like, I feel like it fell short somewhere. Then I read The S Word by Chelsea Pitcher, and I gave this one 3 stars. It's about a girl who commits suicide, and her best friend is trying to figure out, like, who actually pushed her there, I guess. It kind of reminded me of a Pretty Little Liars type deal, but with just one person doing the investigating. It wasn't as deep of a book as I thought it would be because it was about suicide, but it wasn't. I then read Dust City by Robert Paul Weston. And Priscilla from the Readables did a review on this last year. She didn't really care for it, so it took me obviously a long time to pick it up. But I actually am glad I did. I gave it 4 stars. I truly enjoyed it. It has a fairy tale aspect to it, with, fairy tale characters in it. Really, really enjoyed that book. The next one I read is The Archived by Victoria Schwab. Gave this one 4 stars. Absolutely love this book. It is about a girl who has to, when people die, they're called histories, and their bodies are actually stored, and all their memories and that are in the body. And sometimes they wake up, though, and her job is to get them back. into the archives. So there's a lot of action in this book, mystery in this book. It was very good. I really, really enjoyed it. I don't know why this is not in here on my Goodreads, which is really weird because I read it. Angel Fall by Susan E. And actually, let me see something. Did I maybe read this? No. See, why is this? Oh. It's supposed to be July and they put June. No. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I read Angel Fall by Susan E. An angel book, but where the angels are bad. And I heard a lot of good stuff on this book, and it actually was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I can't remember if I gave it 3 or 4 stars, though. Yeah, definitely a very good book. I love the characters. I love the setting. I also read Bitter End by Jennifer Brown. And this is about an abusive relationship. And this also was a very good book. I think I might have only given it 3 stars, though, because I do remember that, once again, it didn't go as into depth or was as deep as I would like of it to be. I've read a lot of other young adult books on like this subject or other serious subjects where they went deeper. Otherwise, it was a good book. I just finished another little piece by Kate Curious Quinn. When I first seen this book, this is definitely not what I thought it was going to be about, but it was a very good book. I gave this 4 stars. I finished this in a day, and it's got over 400 pages, and like I told you guys before, I have to take a lot of breaks from reading because I have a short attention span, and but I just kept picking this book up. It was just really good. It is about a girl that she has to keep taking other people's bodies to survive. And yeah, it's really good. I thought it was about a missing girl and blah blah blah, and which it's about a couple missing girls. So that, I think, is it. It's weird how these are in the wrong order. Yeah, see, this is even in the wrong order. I didn't read those. Okay, I'll have to fix that. But anyways, and what I'm reading now is 17 and Gone by Nova Rensuma. And I never heard of this book, but I seen it in the library. And she wrote Imaginary Girls, which I enjoyed that book. And this one was published in 2013, so this is a new book from her. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm on page 89. Just started it late last night. And yeah, so it's about girls that go missing, and this one girl can see them. So she's trying to figure out what happened to one particular girl. And obviously, I haven't gotten anywhere to get any answers yet. For August, I still have like 4 more books that I got from my library from the last library haul that I'm going to read. I still have 5 books that I bought last month, I believe it was, that I want to get to. So yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. So, as for pregnancy, baby's doing good. Went to the doctor on Tuesday. Heartbeat's 152, and the uterus is measuring great for the age. And that's about it. Still just regular stretching, horrible ripping apart, rib smashing pains. But you know, my body's stretching. So it just was never this intense with my other 2. But yeah, I must have just been more flexible or whatever, I don't know. So that's it. Hopefully getting an ultrasound within the next 2 weeks to find out the sex of the baby. Hopefully the baby's legs are not closed or anything like that, so we can see. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.